this science-based workout thing while this is all going on, the yapping that's going on about having the proper tan and stuff. And what it comes to realize is that it doesn't really matter how you train, as long as you want it bad enough and you want it bad enough and train hard, you're going to make almost the exact same gains. Whether you train higher reps or lower reps or fast tempo or slower tempo or pause reps or not pause reps, train like Eric Jackie, train like Coach Greg, train like Larry Wheels, all of the ways they work. Maybe there's a 10% difference between them. Now, aside from the genetics and using a shit ton of steroids, it's just a matter of really wanting it. If you really want it, you research, figure out what to do. You watch Jeff Nippert, you do what he does, maybe Mike Iverson, maybe Coach Greg, maybe all of us. But it'll work because you have the genetics and you try hard. There's no answer to that question. And so whether or not they slow the rep tempo, the incline, remember they're trying to work the upper pecs. Larry was to work his upper pecs. Whatever they do, it's going to make a difference of maybe 10%. He needs to want it. Want it bad enough to do something about it. Now, perhaps he's not training his legs hard enough. But if he wants it bad enough, he'll figure out a way. It'll just naturally happen. And so that is my thoughts. In my opinion, these reps are not great. This doesn't look like science-based lifting. He's lifting the reps 3/4 of the way up. He's not going at a 2-second speed. Jeff, in the start of the video, said each rep should take between 2 and 8 seconds. If you time these reps, none of them are 2 seconds or under. And so this is not science-based lifting, but they're acting like it is. But you know what? None of it matters. I believe that if he does 1 second reps, as long as he goes hard, he's going to make the gains.
You want a pair, guys, of solid wrist wraps, elbow wraps, belts, and more? PureLifestyle.com.
And don't forget, if you're looking for the wrist wraps, the belts, all the powerlifting equipment that you could ever want, go to PRLifestyles.com. Just don't eat the 30 cookies while you're at it.
Let's go. Come on. Grind time. Let's go.
One thing that these guys are missing, it's in fact Turk Builder Max. I'm sure Mepsigram knew this. Jeff, you're trying to make some gains. You're trying to diet down to single-digit body fat, but yet you're not using the best possible supplements in 2025. Remember, this is it. If there's 10 tiers, 20 tiers, 100 tiers, this is at the top. The best of the best. There is no supplement better. Now, you can buy the copycat plant from China and make some perhaps smaller gains, but if you want the best of the best, the cream of the crop, the Hermes bags of the world, you gotta get Turk Builder Max from HDLT Supplements with proven third-party tested on every single batch. Somebody criticized me the other day, oh, you only tested one batch. Every single batch has been tested. There are no corners. There is no holes in this. This is the supplement that works. And if you're interested, code Greg 15% off. But remember, it's almost always sold out. And so get on that VIP list by clicking the link in the description. You have to enter your phone number. As soon as it gets it, head to the website right away. We sold out last time in 18 minutes. It's very, very fast. I'm hoping to get even more. I don't like running out all the time. I'm very saddened by losing out on perhaps tens of millions of dollars. Not just millions, possibly tens of millions, because there is, in fact, such a ridiculously strong demand for this. I don't want to run out. If I didn't run out, I would be making millions of dollars more, and I like making millions of dollars. It's kind of cool. Being sold out after 18 minutes, although it's fun to see it sell like that, I wish I had 5 times more of the stuff so that I wouldn't sell out and I could make 5 times more money. It's simple mathematics. I hope you understand that. And so I want more people of the world to be able to try this so that 20 years from now, you'll look back and say, remember that guy, Coach Greg, that people doubted? He sells Turk Builder Max, and it's way better than creatine. I don't know why we ever doubted it. I can't wait for the future to look back on right now at this moment and realize, yep, I was right. Up next is the pet deck. Jeff Nippert I actually say I don't like getting any less reps than that because, you know, time under tension and so.
I got 5. I'll count it. I try to get at least 5 reps because you go lower than that, it's not a whole lot of time under tension, you know?
Bruh.
My personal opinion is this. That is way too risky. There is far too chance of getting injured when you're doing sets of 5 reps or less. Please try to keep your reps 8 reps or a little bit higher. When you lift heavier weights, your chances of getting injured are higher. And so why risk it? There's no need to ego it. He said, hey, wow, you're incredibly strong. Roll outweighs Jeff by perhaps 100 pounds. Says, hey, I think you can do it, but why take him up on that challenge? Jeff, you should have lightened the weight. You don't need to ego lift. You're a science-based lifter. Last I checked, science-based lifters don't put on the entire stack and go for a 5-rep max.
You're better off going into the gym, warming up, getting to a top set, giving it your everything, leaving nothing in the tank to failure, and doing a drop set than doing, say, 4 to 5 sets, low to medium intensity, with multiple reps left in the tank.
And so Larry trains exactly as I did my entire life. I would go and warm up and do my all-out set when I was fresh. If it was bench press, for example, 4 plates on each side, I would try to get 15 reps. Then after that, hey, I can lighten the load, I can do accessory lift. It's all icing on the cake. Whatever I was doing that first set, that was my bread and butter, the one I'm going to give it my all. And so I still recommend that. If you're a high-level trainer and you're looking to maximize your intensity, give it your all on that first set. Once you've properly warmed up, give it 100%, and after that, you can then back off. Yeah, sure, you don't have to go to failure. You've already done so. You've done that one time. The rest of the sets, perhaps 1 or 2 reps from failure, you're going to make some gains. Now, if you're a tired man like Coach Greg, remember I'm almost 50 and I'm prioritizing cardio. If you're training like that, why not train your entire body on one given day? This is what I'm doing. I train my entire body twice a week. And I've maintained, or in fact, put on some actual muscle. And yeah, I know you're not gonna believe it. I haven't increased my HRT. I'm not on trend, whatever, but you won't believe me because I only showed my blood work, 10 times. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to watch one of those 2 loops. And of course, coaching plans by Nima Team. If you're looking to make some gains to become your healthiest body ever, apply by clicking the link in the description. FaceTimes with Coach Greg. For example, tomorrow with my team, I'm going to be answering their questions. You also have unlimited access answering questions via text. You're going to get workout programs, diets, everything. Even your blood work will be read and have recommendations. And so if you're interested, click the link in the description right now. And until next time, bye.
For Magadan Greens, you got super conditioned. Yeah. You lost body fat on more calories. Don't know how that happened.
Read between the lines. He's saying, I use steroids without saying I use steroids. Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm doing a natty or not yet again on none other than Jonathan Mayers, who starred as a bodybuilder in the blockbuster movie Hollywood Dreams featuring Michael Hearn. Baby, don't hurt me. I've already done a natty or not in the past, and I already said that bro wasn't natural, but many of you didn't believe. And so it's going to be natty or not part 2, and this time I'm going to prove it. And so the last time I did a natty or not, here are some of the comments. He has pure black genes, that's all he needs. Don't forget, Greg, black men of every continent are born genetically superior. And so before y'all call me a racist or biased because I'm white and I'm jealous because he's black, Jonathan Shreves also did a natty or not on this guy, and guess what? He said he's not natural. If you still think that bro is natural, well, let's watch him train with none other than Larry Wheels. He went to a workout with Larry Wheels, and you're going to see. Look how strong bro is. As if his physique doesn't scream to the world that he's on steroids, wait to see just how strong he is.
Here we go. This is it. Wills and Matrix. Wills and Matrix.
And so previously I did an natty or not, and people didn't see the acne, the gynecomastia. They said that the bro's black, but it doesn't work like that. Just because he isn't the size of Ronnie Coleman doesn't mean that he's natural.
Now, if you guys know me, you'll never see me do cardio.
Copy that.
Yeah.
And 3. And 2.
I'll be like burning out.
Ooh, first things first, I'm glad to see Jonathan Mayers is promoting cardio, especially the bike. We've seen Sam Sulik riding the bike, I'm riding the bike, now it's even Larry Wheels on the bike. And so this is amazing. Certainly, doing cardio, burning calories is going to make it easier to stay shredded.
Big squeeze at the top.
Bro is warming up doing pull-ups with a 45-pound weight attached to it. What more do we need to know? Clean reps, full range of motion, perfect technique.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3,
Please, sir.
Jonathan Mayers is counting how many half reps Larry Wheels can do with this weight. Remember, Larry's 270, add 90 pounds, it's 360 pounds. It's a lot. But Jonathan Mayers, he has no problem with this. Full, clean range of motion.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Pull 300 pounds right now. Yep.
And so Jonathan Mayers is 210 pounds of muscle. Add to that the 90 pounds, he's pulling 300 with perfect technique. I mean, this is remarkable. He's impressively strong, and what he's also impressive at is acting in that bodybuilding movie. Hollywood Dreams, it was worth the price of admission. Now, I don't want to spoil the movie, but it's very gloomy. It doesn't make bodybuilding seem like the best sport in the world, but hey, it was a movie about a bodybuilder, starring a bodybuilder. Jonathan Mayers is a bodybuilder. He dieted down. He posed on stage. And so I don't care what anyone tells me, this is a bodybuilder. And do you really think they were going to get some natural guy to compete as a bodybuilder trying to earn an IFBB Pro card? Come on, guys. And so how do you think the movie would have done if Jonathan Mayers would have showed up with 11% body fat with 20 pounds less muscle? It wouldn't have had the same vibe. Now listen, I'm not hating on him for taking performance-enhancing drugs. He's doing what he's going to do. He's making millions of dollars. He promotes cardio. He used to do cross-country as a kid. Bro is in shape. He has single-digit body fat. He's living his life as a bodybuilder.
How much did your diet differ from pre-19?
Substantially what caloric type added.
How did he put on muscle from magazine dreams? Well, he just ate more. And with those extra calories, it all turned into muscle. Every last calorie, it turned into muscle. How do you think that is? How do you think he can go in a substantial calorie surplus and everything turn to muscle? Steroids. Steroids increase nutrient partitioning. What that means is the extra calories that you're eating, they get converted into muscle rather than stored body fat. Now, if he had done this while being natural and added in 2 extra meals, what do you think would have been the result? He would have got fat. You can't just add in 2 extra meals per day, go in a calorie surplus, and expect everything to turn to muscle, unless you're on steroids.
For magazine dreams, you got super conditioned. You actually lost body fat on more calories.
Don't know how that happened.
Here's the thing. He's not going to come out and say, this is what I did. I took steroids. I took growth hormone. I took peptides. I took this. I took that. He doesn't say it. But what he does say is, how do you think that... Wait. Read between the lines. He's saying, I use steroids without saying I use steroids. He's not lying. He's not saying I did this while being 100% natural. No one actually asked. It's not as if Larry Wheels had said, hey, were you 100% natural for this role? He just said, hey, what did you do different? Well, I did this, I did that, I ate more food, I added in 2 meals, I ate more potatoes. And so you got leaner and added in more muscle. Yeah, I don't know why that happened. He's telling you exactly what happened without actually using words. 78% of communication is nonverbal. Just because he doesn't say specifically what he's doing doesn't mean he's not saying what he's doing. He's speaking out with his body language, his mannerisms, and so on. Most of communication is not done with words.
Trying to figure that one out.
And so there you have it. He just admitted he's not natural without actually admitting it. Because if he says it, then people can type out, oh, Jonathan Mayers just said he took steroids. But by doing this, he can't say anything. And so I'm doing anatomy knots to speak the truth. When you get a physique like this, adding extra calories, doing so while doing cardio, looking amazing in a movie role, it's not natural. And just because it's black doesn't mean that bro can have a physique like that.
Brown.
When somebody describes your physique as bubbly and brown while being shredded, chances are you're not natural. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, but for the most part, those things are not very likely. When guys diet down, they tend to get stringy. They don't usually have muscles popping and looking bubbly.
Yes.
In the deep stretch position for the dips, we're pausing it. Now, I want you to focus on the nipple. I'm sorry, we gotta do this. This is clearly expressed gynecomastia. That's female breast tissue that you can clearly see under the nipple. That growth around the nipple, That isn't body fat, it's glandular tissue, which would need surgery in order to be removed. That was not there in Creed. And so let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe, just maybe, he was natural for Creed. He wasn't, but let's say that he was. And so when he was in Creed, he never had gynecomastia, and suddenly, out of nowhere, it develops. And so unless he's gonna pull an will never achieve. Jonathan Mayers is around 5 to 11 or perhaps 6 feet tall. Roughly the same height as Will Tennyson. And Will Tennyson right now is training with him on Monday, sitting at 175.2 pounds. Jonathan Mayers, 210 pounds. It's about 35 pounds bigger. And you all think, no way could Will Tennyson be natural. Will Tennyson's been training for over 10 years. Will Tennyson, although he's not black, he does actually have very good genetics. Can you see the difference? Will Tennyson versus Jonathan Mayers. 210 pounds versus 175. Imagine somebody being natural with that much pressure to look amazing. They hired him for this role, producers, directors, everyone, even himself. He puts so much pressure. Everything is into building this body. You really think Bro is going to be natural? He wants it so bad. How could he be natural? And what a great training partner, an infectious personality, great spirit, is motivating. I mean, Jonathan Mayers is the ideal training partner. And look at the striation, his chest, the abs, the conditioning of this man. But unfortunately, the gyno has progressed to such an extent that I do believe to get rid of it, he would in fact need surgery. Mayers is literally wiping the gym with this dude, but still praising and uplifting him. Much respect, brother. He's outlifting Larry Wheels. But no, Bro is natural. Not sure if people realize just how flipping insane it is to be doing that many pull-ups with 3 plates. I mean, what are we supposed to say to that? Yeah, it is insane. And when you're this insane, stronger than Larry Wheels doing pull-ups, does that not kind of indicate maybe he's on steroids? That couple with gynecomastia, and he's shredded playing the Rudy role as a bodybuilder? But no, Bro's just taking creatine. What's next? You gonna tell me that Jonathan Mayers just taking Church Builder Max as well as GO2 Max? That's how he got his physique? We all know it's more than just Church Builder and GO2 Max. You all know that somebody wrote me and thought that Church Builder came from Blue Lobster sperm? We thought that the Blue Lobster was there, and we harvested the Blue Lobster sperm, had magical ingredients, and led to Church Builder Max.
I'd like to introduce you to the most innovative recent home equipment ever. This is the Ant Machine.
And if you're interested, don't forget to get the Ant Machine that has partnered with. You can see it's an excellent machine. It even starts at the Larry Wheels strength, so you can get the Ant app. And so strongly recommend it. Looks like a great machine to gym. And so we know that Jonathan Mayers is not natty. He isn't denying it. He's literally saying, how do you think I was able to do that? Basically, the body language says it all. And so, not hating on it, just calling it like I see it. Subscribe and bell button to get notified of all my future videos. Of course, if you want to get Church Builder Max and GO2 Max, and if you want to be on the VIP notification team, you can get a text message saying, get to the website and buy it now before it sells out. And so, if you want to be the first to get it before it sells out, join the VIP by clicking the link in the description. And until next time,